is Plans with Stacy. I'm Stacy. I don't know how you found my channel, but I am so glad that you did. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We have so much fun here on the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. So today we are going to be planning for the week of January 26th through February 1st. I have already done my first 3 spreads in the planner, or 4 spreads, and so I am ready to move on to the last week in January. Can you believe it? So let's start by taking these pages off the disc and get started, shall we? So I have been sitting here trying to figure out how I want to do this spread, and I have pulled out several different sticker books. So I'm going to be pulling from a lot of different sticker books. I have several pages marked. So we're going to be using Live Love Posh's Luxe Winter. I think I've used this sticker book in all my previous spreads because it is cold outside. We actually got an ice storm going on right now. And then I'm going to be using the Rainbow Girls from Wrong Wrong. And then I'm going to bring in some colorful boxes from one or both of these sticker packs. Both of these are Happy Planner. I just put them in different little places to kind of keep them all together. And then I have some more colorful boxes if I don't like the ones that I have in that one. And then I have Seasonal Whimsy. I have a page marked for it, just for really one sticker. And then I have Essential Seasons, which I have, I think, 2 stickers marked out of this book. And then I have the winter sticker book from the Happy Planner with some dots and things marked out. So we're going to start first with Live Love Posh's Luxe Winter. I was flipping through and I want to use these stickers because it's so cold outside. I feel like these just kind of work. I have flipped through this book so much, some of the pages have fallen off. I've taken some of the pages out because they fell off, but we're still going to be able to use it the way we want to. And then at the back, I have my colorful boxes marked out that we'll bring into this spread. Now, I don't know if the little wolves are going to make it or not, but we'll see. So I have 4 pages to kind of choose from. You know how I love a floral. And I have, the only thing I don't have for this spread is quotes. So we'll see how that works out. I got my schedule off to the side per usual. So yeah. So I'm going to start, of course, with putting down a corner sticker. I'm just trying to make some room on this here desk because I have so much stuff over here. And I try to pull out all of my planning supplies to kind of make room for what we need, but because of how I have my desk set up, it is hard to put my stuff the way I want it and keep it on camera. So I hope everybody is staying safe and warm. If you don't have to go out, don't go nowhere. There's nothing out there for you. The stores are closed, the roads are horrible, so just stay at home. Stay at home, find you a hobby, watch Plans with Stacy, or you know, work in your own planner. I don't know. Do something besides getting out there risking your safety or someone else's safety. So this is a typical weekend for me anyway. I typically probably wouldn't have went anywhere regardless of the weather. So it doesn't bother me to stay in the house. I'm currently reading a book. I'm about 50% done with the book. And so I will probably finish that book today and then start something else. But I wanted to kind of come on here and post a video. I did change my planner lineup. I did record a video of my new planner lineup. I haven't decided if I want to post it or not yet, so there's that. I think I am going to use the little wolves. So in the Rainbow Girls sticker book, I was going to use these blue girls because I just feel like blue is cold. I don't know. But I was thinking of using, maybe not her because she's going somewhere. And then she looks kind of summery, so we're not going to use that one. But we could probably use maybe her. I don't know, because she looks like she's dressed for the winter. And then maybe her. I haven't decided yet. And then that's it. So I know I want to use silver boxes. So let me go ahead and put my boxes down. I actually saw a video on somebody's page. I think it was Live Love Posh, on how to plan in your planner. And basically they say put your boxes down first and then go back and decorate around the boxes, which is typically what I do. But I love having my stickers in there, my florals or whatever my decorative stickers are. I love having them in there first so that I don't put anything in that space. So again, the only thing I don't have for this spread is quotes, which I have one, but I don't know. I might need at least two. So I'm going to do silver boxes because I don't know. I take that back. This book actually has boxes that kind of match the aesthetic. They're kind of like a light blue. I guess I could do silver and blue, maybe. And then I have more in here that are a little bit bigger. So we could pair them with the silver, maybe. I don't know. I always have to have a long box. So I think I'm going to start with the silver one over here. This will be kind of like my goals checklist. I actually, instead of putting it all the way at the top, I think I'm going to move it down a little bit here in the middle, kind of. That way we can decorate at the top of it to the bottom. I don't know. I have a vision. I do. I promise I do. I have a plan. I have a thought. I have a process. So a lot of people were thinking that this storm wasn't going to come through. I think the storm is actually going to get worse before it gets better. Because right now, I don't think it's actively sleeting. But it will later on today and into the night, which will cause for it to refreeze overnight. And that's when the roads and travel is going to get really, really detrimental. And so if you don't have to go anywhere, I would not, definitely wouldn't go out there trying to test and see anything because it's not even worth it. Most stores are closed anyway, so there's no point in going out. Let me put my boxes down. I say that and then I keep picking up other stuff. So I got another colorful box, several colorful boxes, and then this one has bigger boxes in it. Well, I say it does, but it does not. It has one. There we are. This used to be able to turn to the side. So I think I'm going to pair this with the blue boxes is what I'm thinking. That way it'll kind of hopefully do something for the aesthetic. So I was sitting here trying to figure out which, how I was going to do this spread, and this is what I came up with. So I think I'm going to pair this with the silver boxes so we can bring that silver into the spread, and pair it with the blue boxes so we can continue on with our blue theme, and then I will go back and add in more decor. So my schedule, I think I need a box over here. And then we're going to put this box here. I love to layer boxes. I think it makes it just beautiful. And you know I'm all about that symmetry. That first box always goes down just perfect. But then when it comes to that second one, on the other side, it is just atrocious. But shout out to my new subscribers. I have been trying to post a video for the longest, and every time I go to post it, I don't like it. Like the last video that I recorded was extremely zoomed in. I hope this one doesn't come out that way. And it's me trying to figure out my camera situation. Like I have the same camera, but the app that I'm using to record is a little different because I got a new computer. So I was using my laptop last year or in previous videos, and now I'm not doing that because my laptop could not hold all the memory of the videos and things like that. So far I'm recording on a desktop computer, which was like a gift to myself. And yeah, so far it is doing what I want it to do, but it's just me trying to play with the settings of the camera and go from there. I kind of want a pink box in there, but there's not a pink sticker in sight. I just love pink and blue together. We could definitely add in pink if we wanted to with some different florals, but I don't, there's a hint of like a white-ish situation. I don't think I want to do that at this time. So I think we're going to stick with the silver and the blue. Maybe we'll do a little half a box. Let me do it in silver though. And kind of put it in a cluster. No, let's do blue. And put it in a cluster down here. I don't know. Literally just doing it for the aesthetic. And then maybe over here we'll do something else. because there's not really much going on this week. It never really is, but you know, we gotta decorate it so that it looks like we got a lot going on. And so I'm out of those boxes, typical. So we're gonna come in with these little boxes, and I'm gonna put that one maybe right there, and then put this one here. And that just adds something over there. So if I had a quote, I do have a quote, I just got to figure out which book it's in. And then we'll come in with some dots, but let's go back and get some more decor. I think I'm gonna bring the wolf in. I don't see why not. I don't think the girls are gonna make it in this spread. So I think I'm gonna bring the wolf in as soon as I figure out where my tweezers went. And then he can sit, she, I think it's a he can sit down here and just tie this whole thing together, because it is cold out there, y'all. Like I said, if you don't have to go anywhere, please don't, because it is not safe. And then with the wolves, you can bring him in looking in different directions if you so chose to. We can get that off the page. We're gonna sit him right there, and he looking that way. Beautiful. Now let's come in with some more decor. But where? I think I'm gonna do this one since it's already cut for the edge. Y'all can't see what I'm doing or what I'm looking at. I'll take this one and put it over here since it's kind of cut for the edge. I just don't know. I think I'm gonna take it to the edge of the page. Let me do it. And then the sticker will just jump on the page if you ain't careful. And then I'm gonna cut that out off of that other sticker. So my X-Acto was acting up last week because my blade was not in there. I think I got it fixed because the blade was like all over the place, and this X-Acto scares me because the blade is so sharp. So I'm not trying to cut myself, so I had to do that, fix that up. Beautiful. And we'll do something with this later, or we can put it right there in that cluster. I don't know, y'all. I'm just winging it. And then we can take this one since it's cut to the edge. But I have been reading a lot of books. I'm reading a series right now. I'm reading the Broken Bloodline series by Sadie Kincaid. And it is a 3-book series. I bought the first 2 books at Barnes & Noble. And I don't want that there. I'm going to put it right here. Do I want it all the way to the edge though? I don't know. Hold that thought. I had a plan with that. But it has 3 books in the series. And I read the first 2 books fairly quickly. And I'm on the 3rd book. And I'm about halfway through the book. So it's about vampires and wolves and dragons. It's a paranormal why choose romance. Where are my scissors? And so that's when I saw this wolf. I was like, okay, we can do something with that, because it kind of fits the theme of it being cold outside, and vampires, you know, they're cold-blooded. I don't know, I've never met a vampire, but in every synopsis or book or whatever, they're described as being very cold in temperature. So I felt like this kind of makes sense, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna put this one here, and then we'll cut this. I'm gonna wait to cut that. I want something here, but I don't know what. I feel like I need another box. I always need another box. Let's do dots before I get carried away with my decor. All right, now we got to figure out which book that was in. I think it's in the winter book. So I have a lot of seasonal books, but I don't typically use them because I don't like being forced to plan with a theme. Perfect. So I'm gonna do this on Monday. put some dots in. Now, if I wanted to bring in different colors of florals, I could do different dots, and that would let us tie in a different color. I don't know yet. I never really know. It's a matter of just winging it, I tell ya. I'll put 3 dots right there, and then I think I'm gonna come over here. I might move those down. I think I'm gonna put them on Sunday because Sunday is always left out of the equation. Or do I want them on Saturday? I feel like a lot's going on Saturday, but for the aesthetic, we can do these on Saturday. I don't think I have anything planned. I think I'm gonna do them on Sunday though. I think I'm gonna put a quote on Saturday if I have a quote to put, which I don't think I do. And then we can also do these other ones, these grayish ones, because they match the decor also. Let me see what that's looking like. Let's alternate colors, shall we? That'll give us like a little to-do list of some sort, or we can, I don't know. So with my dots, I typically write like things that I need to accomplish or things that I did that day. And I can, in the boxes, there's paper stickers, so you can write on the boxes, put a little check mark if you want to. So I don't know what's coming up this week other than my work schedule. I don't think I have anything else planned. So that'll be that. And I hope y'all can see it. I know that light on that silver is difficult. So I may put a quote here. I may put another little wolf down there. There's only a few more in here. I think I'm going to put him in there because he's facing the other way. We can put him down here at the bottom. And he's facing that way, he's facing that way, he's facing that way. So we could come in with another one and put it up there. But then both of them would be facing. Anyway, move on. Let's see what else I got marked out. So in Seasonal Whimsy, we have Feeling Cozy, which does not match my decor. Those are the only 2 stickers that I saw for this. So we can get rid of that book. Let me take my clip out. And then we have Essential Seasons, which I have Winter Magic and Time for Snowmen and Snow Angels. I don't want the snowman in there. We could say it's Time for Winter Magic, but then that's all we have. Some more dots. And then I don't necessarily like stickers that have the words in the boxes. You can't see that. But I don't necessarily like stickers like this because I just want the words, and I prefer them to be on clear stickers. So we won't be using that. And then the rest goes into like fall. So we won't be using those either. So that is not going to work. So like I said, we may not have quotes for this spread. I know. It's scary. So what else do I want here? I think I just want more decor. And then we might call it a day. Might bring in some washi tape. May bring in one more little box. But let's just decorate around our boxes. So this box needs something to kind of jump off the page. So we won't go too big. We'll do this one. Because I do want to have room to write as well. So we'll do that. And then I'll cut off the excess around the box. And then I feel like I want something up here. Just to drive it on home. I think I'm going to put that one right there. And then the frill. Yeah. Alright, let me get my little cutting mat. So this I got from Michael's, I think. I'm not sure. I was trying to do, I have a gyro cut. And I was trying to do Dutch door. I was trying to do a lot of stuff. After I went to a planner conference last year, I was trying to just be more creative in my planner. And I bought the mat in order to use the gyro cut, but it didn't work out the way I wanted to because I'm not sure about the pressure that I need for the gyro cut and the blade. If you've ever used one, the blade's all over the place. It just wobbles all off the page and stuff. So I'm not a pro at it, so I need to work on it before I actually try to utilize it in a bullet journal. So that is why I bought the little mat. Plus I don't want to cut through my paper because of the mat that I have on my desk. So I don't want to cut through the paper and cause a seam with that. So that's what happens. So I'm thinking maybe some blue washi tape. Like I have some glitter blue of some sort. I don't know. I never know. But yeah, today is the perfect day to plan because it is cold and the roads are full of ice and slush and snow. And like I said, I wouldn't have went anywhere today anyway. But I think people get antsy when you tell them they can't do something. So you have those people that just want to try it out. They just got to go see. They just want to get in the car and ride around and see what's going on. And that's where you get into trouble because there's no need to do those things. And if you live in the South, the thing about the South is everybody got to go get bread and milk. And then the stores are without bread, milk, and water. I don't know. I've never really understood the milk situation. I guess you can eat cereal if and when the power goes out. I pray that we don't lose power. But bread, you can make a sandwich. So I get it, but I don't know. I get it, but I don't get it. Because my thing is, if I don't have power, the last thing I'm gonna be thinking about is trying to eat something. I don't. I kind of like my power. I'm kind of partial to it. I like having lights. So I don't know. I don't know that I want that there either. I was trying to use the pieces. I'm not gonna cut the woof off, so we'll just write something there. I kind of want another box there to kind of drive home this design. So I think over here I'm gonna do a silver box, which I don't think is in this book. What I need to do is order a book that has like pink florals or something. I'm sure there is a book like that. I just haven't come across it because pink and blue, we go together so well. I just love it. So I'm going to put that one right there. Just kind of drive home that little cluster, I think. I don't know what I'm going to write there. Who knows? Maybe we'll put like the weather or something because it is cute. I can't say that enough. I think I need a couple more dots to kind of do something extra with the spread. Let's go back to our Werner book. I think I'm going to put some dots maybe here. I kind of want to bring in pink. There is a faint line of pink in these florals. I don't know if you can see it, but there is just a little hint of something. It's not green, it's not brown, it's like a little something. I don't know. But I don't think it's enough for me to bring in a big sticker of pink. Now we could do whatever we want to because it's our spread. But I think I'm going to forego that for right now. So I'm going to put some dots down here. And then we'll look at washi tape. And I know, y'all, we're going to be done because I don't have a quote that I can put in. Nor did I look up any. I have some quotes that are in black font, but I don't want them. So hold that thought. Okay, so I pulled these two washi tapes. This one's kind of polka dotty, but it has like a multitude of colors in it that you can barely see. And then this one's kind of like a teal blue. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the polka dots. Just because of the detail on the flowers, I think it'll make it look like these little dots. I don't know. I don't have I have silver, but I don't want silver because I think it's a lot of overkill on this with the silver. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's like a little subtle something. Again, washi tape does absolutely nothing for your spreads. It's just a little decor to tie it all together. Now I may look at this after I stop this video and be like, you know what, I don't want that. But until you see me put it on the page, you don't even know that it's there. That's the beauty of washi tape. You don't even know that it was put on the page unless you watch the video. You know what I mean? So, and then every time I put washi tape down, I'm like, now do I want to take it all the way across the bottom? Do I want to put one half on the bottom, one half on the top? I never really know. But this video, we're going to put it at the bottom. I had to find my line. I probably should have just took that all the way to the end. But we're just outlining the box itself. And then I think I want to cut this flower off down here. Kind of keep everything in a box format, right? Now, I call myself organizing this office, but I swear it feels like I am still very cluttered. I don't like this here. I'm gonna move it. I think it does better if it's up against an actual line. I don't know. What you think? We got the little wolves in there. Now I could throw a girl in here. I don't think I am though, because they're a little too blue. The darker blue I don't think will work. I don't think I need any more decor. I think this is beautiful. What I could do is change out my numbers or my days of the week. You know, I keep this book on me. I actually have 2 of these books. And then I have a seasonal book. Let's see. Now, I was looking for this the other day with my holidays, but I don't think it has a holiday in there that I actually want. Ooh, we got a word. We got bundle up. I mean, throw that in there, but it's a paper sticker. You know how I feel about that. Not a fan. Then we got the Christmas section. We got a snowflake that will throw off the entire decor. So I got bundle up. That's it as far as quotes. And then the other one was like winter wishes or something. Yeah, I don't think so. I forgot why I picked this book up. I think I just picked it up just to look. I'm sure I have quotes. I make, oh, sweater weather. But that's going to throw off my decor with that pink sweater. I like to have a theme. We could throw in a pink. I don't know, y'all. That might be something. Let's look at it. And then we got snowflake. Snowflake's green, though. I don't know. I feel like that's going to throw off the whole situation if I put sweater weather in there. But then that'll allow me to bring in a pink dot. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to bring in that other word, whatever it was. Bundle up. I just can't live without a quote. I can, but I don't want to. Bundle up. And then snow day. You know, it started snowing last week, so we don't necessarily need that. And then I don't need to celebrate anything. Isn't that beautiful? Now we can go back to our Werner book and bring in this pink. Now I only have a few, so I think I'm gonna bring in 2. Maybe 1 right there. I don't know. Let's bring in this one. And then we'll change. Let's change one of these. Since they're all the colors in there, we'll put that one in there. Yeah, I think that just does something. I knew that pink needed to be on that page. And then it also ties in with our washi tape. See, you already forgot the washi tape was on the page, didn't you? I told you. It don't do a thing. It just make you feel like you did something. That's all washi tape is. It's just to make you feel like you did something. I got glitter on my hand, which I don't know where that came from. Yes, that pink do something. I think I want some more. But I don't want to put them here because I already got dots here. Oh, we didn't change those dots. Let me put a pink on there. I got one more pink. I don't care where they fall as far as if they're in the same order. Or do I? Do I care? I feel like I do. So So let me switch these. This is how you know that you're very tedious. Because you want to switch and make sure your pink is the last dot on the page. I know. It makes no sense to me either. It's just the way that I am, and I don't know that I can change. It's not always New Year, New Me. So we're going to go gray, and then we're going to go pink. Make it look like that was intentional. But again, if you don't watch the video, you don't know what the intention was. And that brings in that washi tape. I love it. Let's switch these dots around. Make it look like it was intentional and symmetrical. And like, oh my goodness, you got the dark blue and then the gray and then the pink. Was that on purpose? Yep. Sure was. Totally not an afterthought. Plus we wanted pink in there anyway. Did we not? It just adds something. Just a little pop of color. Not too much now. And then we're going to bundle up over there on Friday. Probably going to bundle up for the rest of the month. And then I think that's it out of this book. Now again, we got some words. But I need the words to be isolated from the sticker. I don't like them to be together. So we're not going to worry about that. All right, back to what I was doing. We're just going to think about changing these here. Now, I got these from Hobby Lobby. I love these little books. I think I have 2 of these books because I love being able to change my... Oh, we can bring pink in up there too. I love being able to change my days of the week so that you're not stuck just being... If I bring that pink in, we have got to bring in a pink floral. I don't think I am, though. I don't think I'm going to change anything. It's screaming to me. I might do that off camera. I don't want this video to be too long. But, and it don't have to be these pinks. But if I bring in pinks, it could be these pinks. Oh my goodness. This book is, this book going through something. I'm losing pages left and right. If we do the pinks, it can be these pinks, and we can kind of mix the pinks in with the blues, because you know pink and blue is my jam. And we got the boxes. I don't know that I want to do that though, because I feel like this has the pink and blues together already, and we don't need to do that. So I'm not gonna do that. I might do it off camera. But then we have these pinks. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful book. Live Love Polish gonna give you a beautiful sticker. I don't care what you're looking for. They're gonna give you a beautiful sticker. I think we're okay with this. If anything, because of this sweater weather, I would change my days of the week up there to pink. But I don't know, y'all. And then we got Warm Winter Wishes. Now I can throw that in there, because it's got the silver, it's got the greenish situation. I could actually cut off warm, but I don't know that I need to, because there is some green in here. What you think? If we put in Warm Winter Wishes, where they gonna go? Because then I'm gonna want another quote over here if I put it up here. And then it got the little mittens on there. So what we could do is put it down here. That's not gonna fit. I'm thinking up here, and we bundle up somewhere else. What you think? Because I want spaces. I want a space for it, but I also want to make sure you see what it says. So we can do Warm Winter Wishes up there. Beautiful. Love it. And then we can bundle up somewhere else. Where can we bundle up at? Since my eyes went down here, that's where we're going to bundle up at. Nope. Nope. That's going to make me want to put another word of some sort over here. I'm going to have to look offline, off camera, because I don't know. So we've completed the page. The magic of winter is screaming at me. So should we bundle up over here and then have the magic of winter over here? Move sweater weather? I think we are. I think we are. I said I wasn't going to have a quote, but we are. And see, sometimes you just got to see it on the page. But that sweater weather was allowed us to bring in that pink. And then we got silver on it and green. So we're going to put it down here. It's just a little subtle something. And then that way, we got a big old quote on each side of the page. See what I'm talking about? I think that did something. And then we can bundle up. Let's just bundle up. Let's just bundle up. I don't want it too close to that. I think I'm going to bundle up. I kind of want to bundle up somewhere over here. That's probably going to move. But anyway, that's what we got so far. I love it. See how we pulled a quote out of thin air? I told you, when there's a will, there is a way. I think the spread is done. What do you think? I think it's done. I don't know that I want to change my days of the week now. Should I do pink? I don't know, y'all. I feel like I should, but then another part of me is like, no, don't do that. Don't even think about doing that. But I think that subtle pink, I'm doing it. I've done it now. I think that little burst of pink is going to, one, tie in the washi tape. It's going to tie in the pink little dots that we got. And then it's just going to be beautiful. And so then when I close the book and flip to this week, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know. You may not think that. But that's what I'm going to say. Because I just think pink. Pink just needs to be on this spread. Now, I don't know. That was not a forethought. That was not a plan. It just happened. It just happened on a whim. I'm telling you. Wait till I get through. Wait till I get finished with it. You're going to be like, girl, yes, that is exactly what the spread needed. I know you are. You already thought it. That's why you were screaming at me through the camera. I gotta order me some more whiteout. Because I ran out and then I just happened to find this thing. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know I had that. I don't even know where I got that from. I think I got one more. But as much as I white out stuff, I got to have something on standby. Oh! I hope that's the week. Doesn't it start on a Monday? Yes. After the fact, you lay everybody down like, did it start on a Monday? So now we got these little dots in here. I think I'm going to bring them in too. Might as well. Just to add a little bit more pink. Might as well. I'm going to put them in the corner of the boxes. Just do something. Just do something extra. Love being extra. Read all about it. And put that one down there. And it just, you know what it do. It just ties it all together. Make it look like it was intentional. I'm telling you. If you decorate a spread and then you post it online and people be like, oh my gosh, look at the intentional things that were done in that spread. Nobody can stop you. Now, what I'm trying to do is convince myself to put a pink flower on this page. But I don't think I am. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to close this book, get rid of it, move it out the way, get it off the desk, out of sight, out of mind. The book has torn apart anyway. It's in shambles. Move it out of the way. Get it out of here. Is that beautiful? I hate the glare. I know y'all do too, but look at that. Look at that. We got the pinks. Now, I know you see that white out. That is beautiful. That is a wintry sweater weather spread. I don't know about bundle up. I'm going to do something with bundle up because it's the only sticker that's not clear. I'm not a fan of that. But it'll be okay. It's going to have to be because we pulled them quotes out of thin air. I had not looked up a quote. Wasn't going to worry about a quote. I was trying to get my grown woman on and say that I didn't need a quote. But turns out that we did. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these holes. I got like one hole that's covered. using my old Crop-A-Dile. Let's put this page back on the disc. Let me put this knife up before I cut my finger off. And this will be complete for the week of January 26th through February 1st. The month is gone. It's gone. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We have so much fun on the channel when we can't figure out what we want to do with our stickers. Shout out to my new subscribers. Welcome to the chaos. And I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.